Alright. Hi guys, welcome to my channel today.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Make sure to subscribe. What's your name?
Okay.
Alright, get to it. Independent Queen.
Do I have to click this one? I have to click this, yeah.
Yeah, you do. That's the one that's connected. Yeah, sorry. That's not normal. So, don't worry about that.
Sit down.
Yes, boss.
Oh, is it? No.
Oh, this is the magnet. So this is like what they would use to see if something's like,
Ferris?
yeah,
Let me see. Is it?
right?
Is that a magnet? Yeah, it is a magnet. Yeah.
That's
It's
a
actually
cute
pretty
one.
cool. Yeah, it's the smallest one I've ever seen.
I thought they would be like the big ones.
I know.
And they're like
Yeah, well, they also have that too, like a metal detector, like a wand, but that's not the same.
Oh, yeah.
That's just all metal. This is
I know
actually
when
ferrous
they
metal.
talk it about in class, I pictured it bigger.
Yeah, the ones I've seen are used or
Maybe
way,
it's for
are
like
way
jewelry.
bigger.
You know,
For rings,
let me
earring,
see
or
your
ears.
unremovable earring.
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know. I like that one. I've used that one. Yeah. The ones I've used were bigger. They were like literally like long, and it had like a stick, and then at the end it was literally like a horseshoe magnet.
Oh.
And it was like, yeah,
That's
way
cool.
bigger than that one. I like that one. That one's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did I not get it?
You're good. You're good. Go to your last one. Check your last slice. Very last. Oh,
Oh, I didn't get it.
so you're good. Yeah, you don't have the globes of the eyes, but you have the optic nerve.
That's pretty good.
And that one's a great slice.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, just a small little hint. Fins mean orbit scans. If it doesn't say fins, it's probably a whole brain scan. So try not to cut off any of the brain. Possibly, actually. It's hard to say. Whatever. Just keep doing your analysis after. It's hard to say because that's kind of a small FOV, so you can probably adjust that. Either he has a very large head or this has a small protocol plan.
Okay, dude, that's good. Does he have to look straight in this one?
Probably all of them.
Oh, okay.
No, not in this one. Not in this one. Only the fins. The fins are the orbit scans.
Oh.
Not the sagittal T2 flare. It's just the whole brain scan. No, I think last time we just used this as an orbit scan, huh? I think we cut it off like right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I think I didn't catch that ahead of time. This is supposed to be a whole brain scan, so I'm not gonna dock you on that. That makes sense why it's not unilateral. Remember how I was saying normally you have a unilateral, one for this
Yeah.
and one for that?
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's because it's for the full brain, so you probably even increase the FOV on that a little bit. But don't worry about that. I'm not gonna dock you because that's my fault from last time.
Okay. So in real life, we would be able to hear, basically.
For what?
slices would be
Yeah,
up to
if it depends. Normally you'd have unilateral, like a stack for each side, essentially. So hold on, let's go in here and see what they have. And I bet this one is full brain, and I just taught you guys incorrectly last time because I didn't realize, I didn't read the whole thing.
Or is it because we selected different like the sequence or the study from last time?
Yeah, no, I just, last time I mistook this for just an orbit scan, and I was like, that's weird that they just do it straight.
Yeah.
But then today I'm realizing that it's not a thins, meaning it's a full brain scan. It's not just the orbits. So watch. Let's see. Keep going. You got this. I am not here. Brain trigeminal. They have that right there. ISC's orbits.
Can I drop the next to 0.5 or you want it to 1?
You could do, let's do 1 because you're probably gonna have to plan off of it.
Okay.
This is dumb. They took images right off of MRI Master. They don't have any reference on here. It's really dumb. Thought they'd say, yeah. Yep, all the other ones say basically orbit scans, whereas the first one it just says use standard sagittal T1. So yeah, that first one is a full brain scan, and I wasn't aware of that last time I talked to you guys, so sorry about that.
What if I don't get the eyes in this one?
You have them. You don't have the globes, but at the very bottom you have the optic nerve, and that is kind of what you're going to angle with essentially in the coronal plane.
Hey Corey? I need you to close your eyes and look forward for a minute and 10 seconds, okay? Hello? I need you to look straight for a minute, okay? Did I do something wrong?
No.
You're
Not at all. You're doing very well.
Hello? I need you to look straight for 2 minutes, okay?
You could drop that one even lower, please.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, just because. One tiny thing you have to do. You're done. You just have to do what first? So it scans.
God scan?
And there we go. Yeah, click it.
Do I have to
Yeah,
come
click
up?
auto scan.
Okay.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Great job. So, a couple notes, I guess. Let's see, over here. First of all, always try to do your box first, right? You're kind of taking the shotgun approach. You're just like, Hail Mary, you know, like, I don't know where the orbits are. You have, even though you don't have the globes, you have the optic nerves right here. So you
Oh.
could use these. Essentially. Same with in your same with over here. Could have used the very bottom slice. Also, if you're closer to like the center of the slices, you see how sensitive it is? But as you bring it out away from there, it's a lot more gentle. Does that make sense? It's easier to angle. Over here, I like what you did. You're like, you found the optic nerve. You were kind of toying with the lateral rectus muscle right here, but then you were like, no, it's these two right here. And you did great. Over here, you probably could have even cut a couple slices. You only need like 2 or 3 above and 2 and 3 below, but don't even worry about that. It's always better to have too much than not enough. So looks good. You knew the angling over here. You covered it. You centered like right where you were supposed to. I would have maybe angled it something like that, but that's totally okay. It was very acceptable. Let's put it that way. Yeah, like no complaints really at all. Over here, like I said, you could have used those. Also, you really only need to the back of the optic nerve or the optic chiasm. Which is this little guy right here. So you really only need like a little bit past that, I'd say.
Oh, well, last time you said
But
it to me.
yeah, it's always safe to go all the way back here. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. But yeah, it's always safe because then you get part of the optic tracks. So basically you see these coming down and then they cross at the optic chiasm right here. And then the more slices you cover, the better, because then you'll get the optic tracks coming down like this way. They basically come down like that way to the occipital lobe. But yeah, so optic chiasm would be right here. And then they switch sides and the optic tracks run this way. So it's always best to, the more the better. But yeah. Like that would have been acceptable, this is acceptable, but if you're like way over here, that's a little excessive.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
this is probably perfect, honestly. But yeah, just keep in mind. Yeah, so like I was saying, no complaints. Just small notes, I guess. Awesome job. You have your